Are you excited about flying? You are? Are you excited about leaving Dad and going only with Mom to make rules?
You waving?
Can you say bye-bye? Bye-bye. Bye-bye, honey. Bye-bye.
Searching for something that ain't lost.
Alright, so it is almost time. It's the day before we are leaving, Millie and me, flying to Norway. First, we have 3 flights to do, 2 transfers. We have a short flight to Atlanta. We have 3 hours of layover. We have an 8.5-hour flight to Amsterdam. Then we have a 5-hour layover, and then we have a 2-hour flight to Norway. So that's gonna be our journey. Cody's gonna get us to the airport. He's gonna bring the car seat stroller with us as we go, and he's gonna bring that back. So that's how we get to the airport. But that's because he's not coming with us. Otherwise, we would probably bring the car seat instead of the stroller.
I'm Therese, and this is Cody. After meeting in Fiji, we decided to continue living our lives together. With a love for the ocean, we upgraded and combined our shelters to a 40-foot sailboat and started exploring our options. While working, fighting, loving each other, and dreaming, we also managed to make a human. This is Millie Breeze, our little girl we hope to teach that life is simple if you let it. Subscribe and join us with the world at our keel.
Millie's getting ready for the car.
You know what's gonna really be funny? When I pull up to an eye appointment doctor and I got an empty stroller. And they're just like, why is this guy showing up with an empty stroller? I know that I'm gonna get questions.
Yep, and you would love to tell the story.
I'm gonna tell the whole story, not even half of it.
I think I'm ready. Got myself wrapped up, just in case, and hoping it looks like a sweater. Man, I'm dreading this. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. But it is 9 degrees Celsius in Norway, and it's blowing 20 knots. So, whew, that's another story.
Maybe I should go. If I had known from the start, this wouldn't have ended with broken hearts. 'Cause I don't wanna waste my time.
The day arrived after a lot of denial. Millie and I were leaving for Norway for 6 weeks, and Cody was staying behind in Vinyasa.
Hey, Millie Breeze. Are you gonna have a good trip? Gonna go see the other grandparents? All your cousins? What about you, Mom?
Yeah, I think I'm as ready as I can be. Hopefully we have everything, and hopefully it goes smooth. If I can entertain a 9-month-old for an 8.5-hour flight by myself, I can do anything.
I think our Uber driver's showing up.
So maybe I should go. If I had known from the start, this wouldn't have ended with broken hearts. 'Cause I don't wanna waste my time. No.
You better get used to them now. They're not as sugary where you're going.
You want some more?
Get these for breakfast? This is
Special
awesome.
day, honey. Oh.
This is awesome,
Wait,
kid.
what is that?
Mmm.
Just instantly gained energy.
Instant energy. We're about to fall asleep. Oh, not now. You lean in a little bit though. You heeled over a little bit too much. What do you think? Oh.
Got it.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Mwah. Mommy's gonna have a good time with you on the plane when you're jumping all around and you gotta be moving because you got too much sugar from the candy bar. Oh, cool. Say bye-bye.
The vinke?
Can you vinke? Good job. Bye-bye. 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 Ah, that's a good bite.
There are a lot of reasons why we have to keep fighting these deadlines of separation, but there has yet to be a moment where we didn't have to give in to government rules and regulations. So here we were, To fly with a baby is one thing, but to fly with a 9-month-old by yourself is quite another, which I was about to find out. So join us as we try to make the best of 6 weeks as a divided family of 3. Made it through security. Stressful, but it kind of worked out. Problem now is this mask that constantly have to be on. Yeah. You recognize me? Okay, good. And yes, it turned out to be a challenge, but a somewhat manageable one. Made it to the gate, I think. Hopefully this is it. I'm not really sure. Got 3 more hours though, so I'm gonna enjoy some food and just sit alone, maybe without a mask for a little bit. And Millie just fell asleep. So far so good. That first flight though. Okay. Are you excited? Almost time for our flight to Amsterdam. Yeah? Are you ready? Are you ready? Should we check that we're at the right gate? I don't think we are. We ended up with an extra seat in a cabin full of US Marine gentlemen, and Millie made sure to keep them all up with their happy sounds of joy. Lucky she's cute. So cute, in fact, that one of them gifted her an official Marine Semper Fi pin, a pin he also said he kept on his son's crib when he had to go away. Where are we at? Here we are. So, what happened is that our next flight got canceled. Yay! So instead of having 1 more short distance flight, we have 3. I don't know if I can do that. You're a little fuzzy already. You ready? 3 more flights? Yeah, it's gonna be a struggle. I did have a lounge. We were supposed to have 5 hours wait. And now we have 3. Or actually just like 45 minutes left, so I don't even get to take advantage. And it's a little annoying, and there's no more flights. Yeah, let's go, honey. After one last desperate attempt to get a better flight plan to replace the replacement flight plan, I found a lovely agent in the lounge that helped me to get on a direct flight to a different airport. It would be longer for Mom to drive and pick us up, but at least we were put on a flight that were leaving from Amsterdam right away, and there would be no more transfers. And even with Millie being pretty okay to handle, I was exhausted. Thank you, KLM lounge agent in Amsterdam. You made my day.
What?
I'll be right behind you.
Do you have crabs?
I don't, but I need you to go catch them for me.
You don't have any?
I don't have any crabs now.
We're gonna go get crabs.
I wish I had some crabs. Over there under the bridge, it's pretty sketchy.
No, we're not. No, we're not. Matt, that would be kind of frowned upon.
I need you to go catch some.
We gotta go somewhere more remote. Hey man.
We got it.
So what are we doing, Matt?
Right now, I'm gonna clean this boat up a little bit, and then we're gonna try to catch a big ass king mackerel. Thanks, Cody. No crabs, but it's okay. We'll suffice.
Dude, I woke up early.
The goal for today is king. This is a 60-pound fluoro tied to 30-pound mono. Just doing a uni to uni knot here. Cinch them together.
All right, well done. Look at that. Here's Matt's episode.
If it's a king, it's the first one I've ever caught.
I mean, we got a plan. Oh. No, Matt. What was it? There was 2. What do you got? 25 pounds? 40 pounds head? Did you snap 40?
I think.
Oh no.
Get him back out. Get him back out. We ain't gonna eat at this rate.
Ja, da har vi møtt bestemor. Bestemor passer på at vi kler på oss. Eller hva, Millie? So, apart from keeping most of the cabin awake for 8 hours, the other problem that presented itself as a single parent flying was going to the bathroom. Think about it. Really think about it. The size of the bathroom and where you would put a 9-month-old who's just learned to stand up. Yes, I could have left her with a flight attendant, but COVID restrictions made that a weird alternative. So, comment below if you have a good solution for next time.
So we're out here. I don't know if everybody can see, but there's a pretty good school of grass shad. There's albies and Spanish, and I believe Matt was just hooked on a king that we lost. And a bunch of pelicans diving this bait ball here. Get me a fish, dude. We're starving out here, Matt. We can't go home when we're on a bait ball this size without a fish. Here they come. Albies. Here they come.
That is a Spanish.
Are you kidding me? That's big. Wow.
Dude, I've never seen a king with spots. I mean, he's got yellow spots all down his body. Is that Spanish? Grab that. Is it really? Yeah. Okay. So it's for sure a king. Okay.
Matt, you want to shout out to your fishing charter channel now?
I ain't there yet.
Can we get a shout out to Sailing Vinyasa's charter?
Sailing Vinyasas. He's a sping.
A sping. Here's one of them spings here.
The verdict is that it's actually a king. But I cannot be in the least bit upset because it's my first king ever, and I caught it on my boat, did it, you know, by myself with Cody, and so I'm like on top of the world right now. I'm super happy.
Good job, dude. It's still a good fish.
Hey, Bible Sabu. Those things are good.
I can see why people just get really fat having
Dude,
it.
yeah.
There's the one time you get off, you're like, oh, okay, that's cool, I'm good. Like you're moving with the fish, you are the fish. Look at the amount of birds. Bro. She said you can do what?
I can use your cooler as long as nothing fishy goes in it.
And what happened?
There's a 35-inch king cut in half laid inside that. This is grass shad. This is what we're using for bait.
Oh, dude, look at the birds working off. We need to reel up and go out there. That's out.
There's 2 kings in the boat today. This one's definitely a king, no doubt.
All right. So we missed the entire fight.
Over here with an albie, and Matt's gonna gaff him. Get him in the boat.
So much fun.
Yeah, these are great sashimi.
Pink and gold jigs. My cousin made these homemade. John, you're the man.
Here.
Little toonie, albie, albacore, false albacore. They come in many names.
Shitty fish. Shit. Throw it back. Won't eat
Everyone
it.
hates them. No, some people love them.
Only I like them.
None of those like them. But they're sport fish. You cannot get any better.
Matt, you should see your. I bet you this view here look good.
I don't even want to acknowledge it.
No, you don't. Don't deserve it. They fought hard for that meal, Matt. They fought hard for the meal. All right, so we just had some Spanish fish tacos, which is pretty good, honestly. But I really wish we would have started with this because this is the bomb. This is the albacore we just caught.
I don't care who you are or what you say about albacore, little toonie, false albies. Albies. Sashimi, if you clean this loin up, better than any tuna I've ever made.
Hands down, you heard it.
So good.
This is awesome. And the kings, just to add on top of that. It was a good day.
Pounds and pounds of fish.
You almost crawling? Yeah, you are.
favorite corner though, with the view.
So after an awesome day of fishing, I believe I'm gonna get a long night on anchor. So I'm actually rigging up our secondary storm anchor. It's a 60-pound plow, basically. But I like to always have it out during storms in case we need to cut one. Saying we again, like Therese's here. It's kind of weird. But so we're getting pretty strong winds, maybe gusting in the 40s is what it was saying. So I'm getting everything all tied down. I think it's always better to be safe. Sorry. We'll see. All right. So it's perfect timing. We're like, I think it's 8 o'clock now. Storm's rolling in at 10. I just set another anchor over at a 90 degrees, so we should be sitting pretty tonight. We'll see. It's starting to rain. I'm soaking wet. I'm gonna get out of clothes and get to bed, I think. It is next morning, just waking up, kind of getting up. Wind's starting to pick up as well. It should be only a day of this. One night, one day. That's it, and then I put the boat on the dock and head north.
What? What's up? Thought you were sleeping. You anxious because Dad's coming out sailing today? He's doing a delivery. Millie's been jet lagged, I think, since we got here. Just a little bit, just a few hours off. We never got into a rhythm really, but I think it's fine. We don't really have a time we have to get up in the morning or whatever. Today has been, I don't know, I've just been thinking about how I'm not editing right now, how I really want to. I try to pick up work, I try to be a mom every day alone again. And, you know, my parents are here, but they're working every day, so I'm really, today has been a long day. I've been with her all day. I actually made dinner for my parents, and that's all really, really nice, but then they also had things to do tonight, so they're off again, so we've been basically alone all day, and it's her bedtime, and she is on fire. Cody is leaving for delivery, and he will be out of reach for I don't know how many days. It's been hard. We haven't had a lot of time to talk to him. Wait. My phone doesn't have a selfie camera, so that it's kind of hard to even talk because I need to use my computer. Oh, and I feel like I'm just not playing the part, like I can't finish anything. Try to spend a lot of time with Millie. I try to do everything right for her so she gets attention as well, but then she hasn't been really sleepy during the day, and I think just, yeah, she's in a new place too. Like her whole life is me and her grandparents and her dad right now, but her dad is just on a screen and she can't really figure that out. It's so wild that we still have to do this and be apart. I just promised myself last time that was the last time, and then still life, paperwork, citizenships, like all that stuff just comes between us yet again. You like that fly? It's a little annoying, isn't it? Right there.
What's going on? Dude, it's time to go sailing. You missed your watch.
With Cody out on passage, we got news of an update in US entry restrictions, prohibiting me from flying into the US. And after applications and denied statuses, it became clear that Cody would have to sail Vinyasa the final leg to the Bahamas by himself. Things like these always seem to pop up, and I'm sure we're not alone with challenges, but it was good to at least spend time with family and friends, including my nieces and nephew, and try to let the season soak in. It's snowing. It's a beautiful time right now. So, it is officially the end of November. Cody just left from West Palm Beach yesterday to sail over to the Bahamas, and Millie and I are flying now in 4 days to the Bahamas. We had a change of plans, which always happens with us. We were forced to, under different circumstances, stay apart, Cody and I, and when it comes to flying these days, there are a lot of limitations and a lot of new rules that are definitely affecting us. But we have solved it as of now, so we can be a family for Christmas. That was the goal. And Millie and I are having a great route flying-wise to get to the Bahamas. We're flying to England, and then we have a night at a hotel, and then we're flying directly to the Bahamas from there. So that is awesome. We're excited. It's a 9-hour, 40-minute flight from London to the Bahamas. For me, by myself with Millie, and she has learned new skills. Being on land, she has learned to crawl. So we initially were a little, we actually thought she would skip crawling and go straight to walking because she was standing before we got here 6 weeks ago. But now that she has floor space and a bunch of cousins, she has learned to crawl. Nope, she's still standing though. I think it will be easier just to get a little bit of crawling time before we can get the boat ready for her walking and climbing. Yeah, so it's a lot of fun with Millie. I know Cody has been sad for like missing a bunch of these things. She's gotten her first tooth. Want to show everybody your tooth? Aha. Nope. Later stage. And yeah, started crawling. So I know he's excited to see us. We're very excited to see him, and we wish we could have been a part of the last sailing leg from Wrightsville to the Bahamas, but circumstances changed that a little bit. Still, we're gonna get there, and we're gonna be family for Christmas. My brother is coming. I'm really excited. So as of now, this is how Millie and I spend our days. Yeah. The amount of toys that land babies have compared to what we have on the boat and what I think we'll ever have is wild. And this is just a selection of what's here from when I was little and my siblings and everything. So she has been having a blast, but actually she cares most about the measuring tape and the fake little phone. Not too good, that one, but
Yeah, the measuring tape is a huge hit. So I don't think we really need to bring toys on the plane. I'm gonna bring, I think, a measuring tape and just like a bunch of yarn, because that seems to be the two things she cares about more than anything, because Grandma here is a big knitter. So yeah, you like that, don't ya? Until Bahamas. We're excited. You wave bye-bye? There you go.
Yesterday,
There you go.
there was sun and
Okay.
there was rain.
Good job. Almost.
Beauty in the mundane. And as the light startled our eyes, we let go of disguise. And now there's something in the air and a sparkly shimmer on our skin.